Hi friends, Grace Rizza here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be telling you about an echo page. What is it? How does it work? Why should you consider having one? If you are someone who is looking to generate more Google reviews, you might be engaged with a company that texts your patients after their appointment and makes it very easy for them to leave reviews. Now, a lot of these platforms that offer this patient communication don't typically allow for your link to the patient to direct them directly to Google. A lot of times they push the patient to one of their pages, their review platforms, and in some cases, after you get a five-star review, they will also then text the patient and ask them to leave their review on Google as well. And very, very few patients are going to first leave you a review on one system and then leave you a review on another system. They just want it to be simple and quick and easy. And so you want to meet them where they're at with that. So the first thing you want to do is work with your marketing company. If it's Identity Dental Marketing, you can simply ask for a quote for an echo page. And what we do is we build this page out and we'll give you some recommended verbiage for the text message. You could work with any third-party patient communication platform to actually send the text, but then we can manipulate the link. So instead of sending the link to some third-party website that very few people are going to see, we're going to send a text that basically says, if you had a great experience, if you had a five-star experience, please click here. If you did not have a five-star experience, please click here. The first link is going to take them to the Echo page, which I'll explain in a minute. And the second link is going to take them to your inbox where they can send you a private email. Okay, so if you had a five-star experience, click here. And that brings them to the Echo page. Now, the Echo page is a page on your website that you have control over. So you can have a Google icon, a Yelp icon, a health grades icon, a Facebook review icon, and this allows you to direct users to where you want them to go to leave a review. So, as most of you probably already know, Google reviews are incredibly important for rankings on Google when you pair that with SEO. They're also very influential for people making decisions when they're looking to find a new dentist. So in most cases, you're going to have Google be the priority, be the link at the top, and be where you want most of your users to click and leave a review. However, there are situations where you might want to change that focus, even temporarily. Let's say on your health grades account, you only have one review and it's a negative review, so you need to quickly build up some positive reviews. You may, for a short period of time, adjust your Echo page to be solely focused on gaining health grades or health grades reviews. And then once you have 10 or 15 five-star reviews, you might switch back to your Google focus. So this allows you the flexibility to point your patients towards which platform you want reviews. It also allows for you to use any texting platform, even the text platforms that block Google's direct link because they're trying to build up their own links. You could usually create your own custom message that's going to go to this one particular page on your website. So if you're not sure how to do this, again, I recommend automated text messages to your patients following their appointment. Ideally, immediately following their appointment. You don't need to wait a day or wait 6 hours. You can just have that text message go out right away. You still want to get your team to ask the patient if they can leave a review, if they had a good experience. You still want to thank them for it. And then that text message just brings them directly to a page where they can pick their platform. So one of the obstacles people tell me is, well, so many of my patients don't have a Google email address, and so therefore they can't really write the review. Well, they might have a Facebook, they might have an account on Yelp, or be willing to just post to health grades, which is an easy one to get reviews on. So if you want any more information, if you'd like our help in setting up an Echo page, just reach out. You can find us at identitydental.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.